Welcome viewers to episode 27. Honestly, I apologize for yesterday. It kind of was boring. I stuffed up a lot, and to be honest, I wasn't really happy with it either, so I don't blame you if you aren't. I haven't seen your comments yet, but I'm just going to assume they're probably going to be bad. If they're still great and they're still supportive of me, that is wonderful, but I'll actually be a little surprised. So hey, hopefully you guys surprise me, but it's okay if you don't. Now, today I'm going to be building a massive power factory, using those teleporting pipes and logistic pipes to convert all of my farms to complete automacy. I'm creating a word. So first off, I might as well just destroy all of this stuff. I'll be making a specific floor for the actual power generators. Now at first I will be using steam, but it will go through many renovations as time goes on. For instance, I do want to go to biomass and use some forestry power as well, because it is really a superior source than just using steam engines. Although the steam engines I can power simply by a logistic pipe and using some coal, so it is very convenient to begin with, and it is the power that I'm most used to. It is what I use for pretty much everything in every series, but hey, I might as well do something different. But my further goal, wait, I need that here. No, I'll actually power everything by my power plant, and in fact, this assembly table isn't going to stay here either. Now, I'm not going to leave all these items on the floor like I did last episode. Let's see here, blue bag can go for build crafty stuff. So all of this kind of engines, some redstone torches, that might come in handy. Let's see, also put some glowstone, some charcoal, that should do the trick. Now I'll pick up all my junk, that's pretty much just lying all over the place. I'll pretty much have to rebuild my reed to bookcase farm. I'd like to do that without this really long system that certainly can be improved, that's for sure. Get rid of this redstone here, don't need any of this. Although I will need to make a lot more of these to be able to turn off power to certain machines whenever I actually do want to, because they won't need to be running all the time. So let's see here, I'm going to have to build quite a few of these, so let's just bring up this recipe here. That certainly isn't the recipe. I forgot it. That's a pain. That's just such a pain to build. I guess for now I won't do that. I'll just have some levers and I'll control it from hand by now. No, I'll control it by hand for now. English language. Let's see, I guess I should actually get rid of all of this as well. I'll be rebuilding it into a streamlined system, so I guess it is redundant. I might as well destroy it as soon as I turn off the actual farm up top. I don't want any kind of explosions happening. So, although it shouldn't, I'll take out all the coal, charcoal that is, and make sure these engines do actually stop running. In fact, I might as well just destroy the entire system. I mean, I will be changing pretty much all of it. It will be much more compact, so might as well get rid of the whole thing. Okay, well, the tree farm is completely shut off, but of course this is still going strong, so I'll quickly just destroy this here as well. Did I break something? No, it all seems good so far. Alright, taken care of quite nicely. I'll just grab out what I need to make the wheat farm once again. So the farm, the combine, a little bit of dirt, a whole heap of seeds, and that should do the trick. Now I'm also going to need teleport pipes, of course, if I can just find them. Are you kidding me? And now there's an Enderman after me, wonderful. Come on, I know you're here. What are you doing over there for? Whoa, there we go, come on. What in the world? What's going on down here? Cool. By the way, I might be getting rid of the fossil archaeology mod, although it is a lot of fun. I'm actually having a lot of trouble with my quarries, because whenever that permafrost or whatever, it's really called actually is underground where my quarries are, and there's water, it'll turn it into ice. Oh, come on. Get over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, got a problem, Enderman? That's right. Gosh. But yes, I have a problem with the water turning to ice before the quarry can actually break it. And what actually happens is the quarry keeps on breaking the same set of 4 blocks over and over and over and over again, not getting any further. So because of that, I might be removing the mod or just removing that block if I can. But yes, we might have to miss out on the archaeology mod, so we won't have dinosaurs roaming about. Which is quite the shame, I have to admit. Really, it was just in my other alchemy bag, that's why I couldn't find it. Anyway, I'll head back now. Actually, I'll head back when it's morning. Okay, let's see here. This should be right in the middle. At least, I certainly hope so. That looks about right. Okay, now I need to be able to supply this thing with enough dirt and enough seeds, however much it actually needs. So now I'll bring out my blue alchemy bag, take out some logistic pipes. I'll be using a supplier, of course, and probably some basic logistics as well. Come on, here we work. Mouse, come on. Do what you're meant to. Thank you. So here we go. Put down the supplier. Open up its interface. Hey, do I need a wrench on me? Of course I do. And there's none in the bag. I'm gonna have to make one and be back. Well, that took far longer than I expected it to. Don't look in the top left for how long that took. Don't do it. Okay, now partial requests, might as well. I need this stocked with 4 sets of seeds at all times. Actually, it really only needs to be stocked of something like 5. It doesn't really matter how much it's actually stocked with. But hey, why not? I'll keep it stocked with the maximum amount. Actually, that might cause a bit of trouble. Let's say 3 out of 4 are the maximum amount. That seems fine with me. But yeah, I could actually just put this as 3 seeds and it still would work exactly the same. In fact, putting it like this kinda makes it a waste, but what happens is I'll have a bigger reserve in case something goes wrong and I stop getting seed production. Then there'll be 3 stacks of seeds in here and the farm can keep going, which is important because the farm going is what actually creates the seeds. So I'm just creating a kind of buffer or a backup plan, if you will. Now let's see, 1 teleport pipe of the correct type coming up. The first ever teleport pipe of the series. It really has taken a long time, hasn't it? Anyway, can receive true frequency 1. So this will be what will be supplying all of the seeds and all of the dirt. Okay, now I'm also going to use a power conductive pipe and place that down. Let me see, it depends on where I'm going to put the combine. And I might as well put the combine really close by, I'm thinking right about here. I'm not too fussed about where things actually go this time, as long as it's actually working. Now I will place down the teleport pipe. Will this work? Yes it will. Then I'll split it up like so they're both powered by the same source, and I'll have it powered from the actual power plant. I won't have engines down here actually powering the machines. I'll have the engines somewhere else, and the power just teleporting down here to actually run these things. So it becomes a very, very simple design. Actually, what am I thinking? Why don't I increase the efficiency slightly and make it just like this? That should work, and it reduces the amount of pipes that the power actually goes through by 1, which is only like 0.05% increase in efficiency, but it'll add up eventually, I suppose. Now, let's see. I'm not sure if the items come out the top or bottom. I'm pretty sure the last change means that it doesn't actually matter. But if it does, I'm going to be slightly annoyed, so I'm just going to fix this up just in case. You never know. So let's see, I'll just have it go like so. Do the same thing on this side. And what am I doing here? Just a minute. Oh, what am I doing? I'm pretty sure it comes out the side. So let's see. I'll put a teleport pipe like so. That apparently doesn't work. teleport pipe like so. Put down one of these. Because I remember from last time, unexpectedly, sand actually came out of this when it was replacing the dirt squares. And if somehow a mob gets in here, say an enderman teleports in, starts jumping on my crops, it will destroy it, apparently, if they jump. It's very strange, the new Minecraft physics, but hey, this should do the trick. Now out from here will come the seeds and the wheat itself. So I'll have them teleport down this way. I'm just debating with myself at the moment whether I should have it split off in two directions, two different teleport pipes, one taking the seed somewhere, one taking the wheat somewhere else. No, I'd rather split the stream on the other side, so I can actually conserve the teleport pipes. All I'd need is, say, a diamond sorting pipe, and I'd get to save one teleport pipe, which would save me some resources. So this will be the design I'm using. That actually is the entire farm, so much simpler than what it has before. And because it only takes up one single layer, I haven't actually built it upwards at all. What this actually means is this is a stackable design, which means that, let's see, if I put some dirt here to show you exactly what I'm talking about, I could actually put another farm on top of this, and it would clear out the exact same amount of space. I could then build the combines off to the side and make a towering wheat farm, just producing a huge amount of wheat, which really there'd be no real need for unless this was a server, and I was supplying, say, everyone's food, ever. But it could also be used just for a massive amount of EMC. Bread and wheat actually is worth quite a lot, so that might be something for the future, if I want some towering wheat farm later on, but for now, this should do the trick. I'll just set all the frequencies now. Okay, frequency 1, seeds go in. Frequency 2, sand comes out. Frequency 3, the wheat and seeds go out. And this one here I better connect as well. Seems like nothing has been taken on the power teleport side, so I might as well set you to frequency 1. And these all are can receive true, correct? Actually, this one shouldn't be, because this is just taking sand out. And neither should this one. And this is the only one that actually should be. And it's the only one that isn't, of course. Okay, I'll head back to the building and set up this wheat farm. Now this level, I've decided once it actually is fully sorted and worked out, will basically just be a crafting level. So it's going to be full of chests, some crafting things, the transmutation tablet, maybe some smelting, some macerating in case I need to do some in an emergency. But basically it's going to be a pretty barren level, none of these machines and such in it. I'll keep this here because this is technically crafting down at the bottom, and things like that, but I'll be getting rid of this massive machine, and that means all my wheat to compost to hummus production will not be on this level. So I have to go down a level and basically pick a floor to start building some machines on. Now let's see, this is still a non-lava floor, so I'm still undecided what I'm actually going to do with it. I might have this one as a dedicated smelting, macerating, that kind of thing. Put this on this floor. Eventually I'll be getting a huge amount of resources, so it's basically just going to be full of automatic crafting and automatic macerating, smelting. As I was saying before, condensing, all that industrial craft stuff will be going on here. Go down a level once again, and this is the first lava level. This is where I'm going to be putting my power generation. Yeah, seems good to me. So, let's see, I might as well start setting up my engines. Okay, let's see here. Of course, I need these engines going 24/7, so first of all I'm going to need to put down some supplier pipes, just like so, and then put the engines on top. There we go. That's not exactly what I was intending, but close enough, I suppose. Now I'll power these off into the wooden transport pipes. If I can just... there we go. Flip the direction. And this will be the very, very small engine that I'll be using to power the wheat farm. because it only needs one steam engine for each of them. I believe you can give it more power, it might become slightly faster, but seeing as you have to wait for the wheat to grow anyway, faster planting speed wouldn't really matter to me at all, really. So now I can put down my teleport pipe to let the power actually in. Now let's see, I want to be able to move between all the power things. So, and I also need a central hub room, basically to be able to go, okay, turn off the power to this, turn off the power to this, turn off the power here. But then again, I can probably do that in a different room. If I'm using wireless redstone, it doesn't actually have to be on this floor. All I need... Oh, this is where it gets slightly complicated, where I need to plan things. I'll be using red power, definitely, and wireless redstone to save myself quite a bit of hassle. But let's see here. I am planning this out as I go along, but if I put redstone on top of this, that would transport energy into there. Same thing with using red power. If I put red power wire, say, onto the side, that would actually do the same thing. But the question then remains, where do I put the transceiver? Now, I believe it can go on the walls, which would help a lot in compacting all of my designs. I'm just going to check if that can work. Come on. Oh, there we go, it actually does. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that is actually near perfect. Yeah. Except I won't be using the transceiver, I'll be using I'll be using the transceiver, not the transmitter. This is the transmitter here. But instead I'll be using this to actually get a signal. And then I believe, if I have some red wire, I can show you a simple prototype of how it would work. I could have the wire going up like this, and then across, like so. I don't know why that is actually connecting to that, but that shouldn't make a difference. Now when this receives the signal, let's just pretend I'm using redstone wire here. I mean, pretend I'm using the transceiver here. And now bring out some redstone. Oh, really? I don't have a redstone torch? Oh, right, no, I have plenty of them. Never mind, never mind. Now, if I power the thing, which, once this is set up, will be wireless and will be from upstairs or somewhere else, these engines should actually power up if they have the coal they require. So I'm just going to test it out now, see what happens. And there we go, this one has started up. I'll take that back out. This one has also started up, it appears. Okay, so this design will actually work. Not the prettiest design if I'm using dirt like this, but it certainly is space efficient, I suppose. I'll definitely not be using steam engines forever though, as I mentioned last episode. In fact, eventually most of my power will probably come from a nuclear reactor, an industrial craft machine that puts out a massive amount of power, which I'll then put through a transformer to turn it into buildcraft power, and that's probably what I'll use, just nuclear reactors. Because nothing really beats being able to put out 8,000 plus EU, and then turn that into... what's it turn it into? 800 Minecraft joules, which is enough to power 80 quarries at full power, I believe. So yeah, that's the kind of power that a nuclear reactor can actually put out. But it's very dangerous, of course. And with the way I make mistakes, wow, it could go very, very wrong. Okay, I'm trying to figure out a more permanent design, or a semi-permanent. And the best I can come up with, because of the weird shape of this room, there is a 4 square in the middle, instead of a singular 1, where I could put the teleport pipe otherwise. I will probably do something like that, and ignore the kind of swastika that's going on here. It's simply one of the most efficient ways. Actually, the most efficient would not to do this. I could just put it 1 teleport pipe in each corner, or I could just forget about speed efficiency and just put it wherever I damn want. Which I think probably be the plan. Okay, let's set this up. Now, because it's a power pipe, I might... No, you know what, let's just set it to frequency 4. Can receive true. So this will be accepting in all the coal, basically. Now, to just test if it's going to work, I'm going to set up another one. And a basic logistics pipe here, just like so. And then I'll set the frequency to frequency 4, can receive true, and we can see that it has actually turned green. So this should work. Okay, I'll take that back. So this will be supplying coal as... Hey, that's not what I wanted. As soon as I set it up to do so I'll do that now. And I'll say just keep it stocked with, say, 10 pieces of coal. That should do the trick. So at all times, this should have 10 pieces, as long as I've set it up to a chest that is full of charcoal. I keep saying coal instead of charcoal. I hope you understand what I am rambling about. Actually, while I'm here, I'll set up another 2 for the tree farm. Wonder if I could power it from the same set of engines. That would be interesting. So I'm going to try it, although this may go terribly wrong. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so instead of doing it like this, basically I'm just going to extend it out a little bit more, add 2 more engines, and then split the power pipe into 2 at the end. So you see, I could split it like so half of the energy would go to one farm, the other half to another, but I believe what you actually can do is simply set one of these pipes. So let's see, I'll just do it like so. And as long as this is set to one frequency, and both of the other 2 conductive teleport pipes are set to the same frequency, it should act exactly the same as if it was at an intersection. It should randomly send power to one of the 2, which over time would be roughly equal, and both farms should work correctly. But only time will tell. Now, if I put down another teleport pipe, that's a nice little compact system. I'll just set your frequencies. Oh, what was this set to? Frequency 1, of course. One obvious quick problem is that I should probably set up the wheat farm and the tree farm before trying to actually turn this power generation on. So I will actually do that. I'll build the tree farm right now. And I have changed my mind about what I'm going to use the last ground level floor actually for. So before I said it'll be used for smelting, but I think smelting should be at a lava level. That's what it feels like, you know, heat, lava, smithing. So this level will just be for simple automated crafting. So wheat into hummus, into all that kind of stuff. I'll do all of that on this level as compactly as I possibly can. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Funny that, seems like the crafting logistic pipes actually will come in handy already. I didn't plan to do it this way, but it probably is the most efficient after all. So let's just see here, I'll just set you to frequency 5, can receive true. So this will be capable of crafting compost, that's it. Sorry viewers, that is the end of today's episode. It is cut off abruptly because I recorded for pretty much over 40 minutes, so it was a double feature, so I've just split it straight in half. All the interesting stuff really does happen tomorrow, unfortunately, and I pretty much get everything up and running. You know what, you'll find out when you watch. I hope you've enjoyed so far. StrayMav signing off.